Hi, I'm Ferris J, and this tapping video is for those times when everything seems to be going wrong all at the same time. And I've had a week like that this week, and I've blogged about it at the Thought Gardener, and this is a video to show you how to tap when that's going on for you. Because at those times it's hard to do the kind of tapping I normally do, where we rate things on the scale of 0 to 10, we get really specific, because everything seems to be crowding in on you. There's so much going on at once, it can be hard to know even where to start. So for that, I have a different tapping technique that I use, and this is a technique created by Lindsay Kenny, an EFT master, and it's called bundling baggage. And I adopt that technique and I use it then that, say there's 3 or 4 different things going on for you at the same time, all driving you so mad you just want to hide under the covers. So get a sense of them now, all those different things and how you're feeling about them. And imagine a bag or a sack or a suitcase, something that you can just put them all in, put all those issues in, put all your feelings about them in, why they're driving you nuts, all at the same time. So everything all gets put in this suitcase or this bag or this big sack. I want you to do that now, to really fill it up with all those emotions, all those thoughts, all those scenarios, all those situations. And then see how big it is. How full is that sack? Is it bulging at the sides? Is there a big suitcase bulging? And I've done this sometimes. Sometimes the sack will be like as big as a football field nearly. It can be whatever size it is. Just make a note of what that size is. Keep that in your focus, and now we'll do a tapping round. If you haven't tapped it with me before, it's really simple. You just follow what I do and repeat what I say. Okay, so we'll start with a setup statement. Even though I have this big bundle of stuff, this big bundle of stuff that's really bothering me, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have this huge bundle or bag of stuff, all these problems that are driving me nuts right now, all these crazy situations in my life, I'm ready to let them go now. Even though I have this huge bundle of crazy stuff going on, I love and accept myself anyway. I'm ready to let all of that go now. Okay, now we'll go to the points. This big bundle of stuff. This big bundle of crazy stuff that's going on in my life. All these issues, all these situations, all these things that are making me want to hide under the covers. All these things that I'm getting emotional about. All these things that might be worrying me, upsetting me, or making me angry. I've got a big bag worth of them. I've got a huge bag of that stuff that's driving me crazy right now. All this stuff that's driving me crazy. This big bag or suitcase of stuff. All those situations and emotions. What if I could let some of that go now? Just let go. Letting go of all that stuff. All that stuff that's been bothering me. I'm willing to let it go now. I'm willing to let go of those situations. To let go of my reactions to them. To let go of their importance. And take a deep breath. and check in with that bundle or bag or suitcase of stuff and see if it's changed in size, see if it's maybe got smaller, see if when you think about it it's maybe less intense. And that's just an introduction. If you still have some of that bag left, some of that suitcase left with all that stuff in it, go and tap again directly on that, just focusing on that bag or that suitcase, whatever it is, and just tap through the points again until it shrinks and shrinks and shrinks down to nothing. And then from that place you find you should be clearer to move on. That's what happens to me when I do that tapping. It's like I get a fresh perspective, it's easier to move on, it's easier to know if there's one thing in particular to focus on. So I hope that has helped you. My blog this week is on the same subject. I have some great tips there. So go over to the Thought Gardener to look at that. The link is below the video. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your comments on how you cope when things are chaotic like that. If tapping with this video has helped you, if this bundling baggage idea is useful to you. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe. We'd love you to get the videos regularly into your inbox to be known about them. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.